How is everybody doing? It's finally time for the shave video I promised, featuring Heritage Hill Sovereignty. And this has notes of black tea, bergamot, cedar, juniper, and patchouli. I don't know why I said patchouli like that. But this stuff smells fantastic. I hope that they start coming out with some splashes to match this stuff, because I would love to have a splash to match that. I'm also looking for a scented cologne with scented cologne, whatever kind of cologne is there, dipwad. I'm also looking for a cologne with similar notes. And if any of my fragrance friends know of any with those type of notes, here, let me hold this up there so you can take a peek at it. With similar notes in it, let me know, because I would love to have some. So, here are the participants for today's shave. This is my, what is this thing? Viking's Blade Chieftain Odin. I bought this razor at the beginning of the summer. I used it a few times and I just didn't like it. This thing just wasn't very sharp, but the overall build quality, this thing is heavy and I enjoy it, and it looks and works very well. But I'm going to try a different blade in it, one that I haven't tried in this particular razor. And the last time I used a Wilkinson sword, it cut through this mole I have on my chin and the crap bled for an hour. None of my other blades have done that. So that says to me, these blades are pretty darn sharp. So we're going to try this very mild razor with one of the most aggressive blades I have. Unfortunately, I do not have any feathers. Okay, so we already talked about the soap, the razor blade, and I'm just going to use this little dandy thing because I love this. I'm going to have to pick one of these up in black. I wish I would have done that. So, with no further ado, I'm going to choke on thin air. Hey, Ma, come watch this guy choke on YouTube. Hang on, let me get this sink filled up. I hope everybody's doing good. Channel is up to 287 subscribers. People seem to be pretty pleased with the content, a mix of fragrances and shaving videos. These two things I just happen to be into, so why not? Let me get this sink filled up. I don't need too much water in here. It's cool. I mean, it's cold outside, so I'm doing a hot water shave. Alright, sink is filled up. Now, my shower was, my prep is normally just getting out of the shower and shaving, but I didn't do that today. Well, I took a shower today. I just took it several hours ago. So what we're going to do is this. I'm going to put this towel in the sink. Yep, it's Wednesday night. Didn't have anything to do. And I thought to myself, what can I do? I'll go in the bathroom and record myself shaving and share it with absolute strangers. I like to leave this on for as long as I can. And I'm probably going to reapply that. But it should be enough. And we're going to take my Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements little guitar pick. Oh, pro tip. Take this down to Guitar Center. Hand it to them and say, hey, I want a guitar pick just like this. And they'll give you like, I don't know, 20 of them for $2 or some kind of stupid thing like that. That's how much soap I'm going to use. It's probably more than I need, but I don't care. Like I said, I have a lot of soap, so I tend to use more than I need because why not? I like playing in the lather. Oh, it smells even better once you dig into it. So, hope everybody had a good Christmas. Hope you got what you wanted. I didn't get what I wanted. I never get nothing. I'm just kidding. I had peace and quiet. My kids are both grown. I have a 28-year-old daughter and I have a 20-year-old son. And I enjoy the peace and quiet. And it saves me a ton of money. All right. So Simpson's Trafalgar T3. Shaking it twice. That's it. So while I'm doing this, am I the only one that finds ASMR shaving videos weird? Emma, let me know in the comments. I find ASMR videos weird in general. There's one guy. I'm not going to mention the name of his channel, but he's eating a Jimmy John's sandwich. And I tell you what, bro, if you're sitting next to me and you're eating a sandwich and you're making that kind of ruckus, man, you need some manners adjustment because that's gross. What do you think about that? I'll turn it up that way. That looks pretty good. Oh, and it really brought the notes out of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet my face one more time before I apply this. And we're going to see what kind of nonsense we can ensue. I thought it was Saturday all day today, and I kept thinking, I need to get my shave video done. I've got to go to church in the morning. Wrong. I want to put some more water in this because I just think it needs it. Wow, this stuff smells good. It smells like tea. It smells so much like tea. There is going to be a cup of Earl Grey in my future. Feels slick going on. I like it. Heritage Hill makes a good product. This is 3 ounces and it was $9.99. $15 shipped. And personally, I think 3 or 4 ounces of shaving soap for that kind of money. I would rather have a tub that size than these enormous tubs that I normally get from brands that I actually love, like PAA and Sterling and Barrister and Man, because I don't really think you need that much. I'm going to be dead before I go through all that stuff back there. That's kind of not an exciting thought, but hey. All right, let's do the figure 8 and give an old nod to Geo Fat Boy Man, the pioneer of shaving videos. All right, so now that I got soap all over my shirt and all over my face, and we're going to take this razor right here. I'm going to check this out. You can see the reveal looks really good on both sides. I really like this razor. It just wasn't aggressive at all. I could have screamed the hair off my face better. But let's try it with at least a known sharp blade to me. And I'm going to do some skin stretching on this side. Ooh, that's better so far. You can hear it. This soap is, I can already tell you this. What am I choking on? This soap is nice and slick. Not overly so. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I think some of it's just too dang slick. But this is perfect. And I can really smell the tea notes now that it's been hydrated and it's on my face, and it's a very relaxing scent. I very much enjoy it. The razor does seem to be performing better with the Wilkinson sword. And I believe, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, it's, hang on just one second. It's these blades right there, and I believe those are the ones made in Germany, not the ones made in India. The only bad thing about this razor is if you want it to say shiny, you really have to clean it immediately. But I don't mind that, because generally after I get done recording my videos for you guys, I will sit in here and listen to music and clean my gear. One of my favorite parts of going to the gun range was coming home and cleaning my pistols. I don't know why, I just found it very, very cathartic. And I'm the exact same way with my razors. When I'm done, provided I have time, sometimes I can't. But I enjoy sitting down and cleaning them. Next video I do is going to be on another fragrance from Pharmacy. And it's correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, Carrie. It's called Bali. It's blue, but it's not a blue fragrance. It doesn't have those characteristics. But what it reminds me of is Abercrombie Fierce. Because and I've never smelled Fierce because it's discontinued. Hey, that's not bad. But the closest thing that I have is the Sterling Lightish Red. Hey, we might have found a winning combination, kiddos. And they smell shockingly similar. And it's a 90 milliliter bottle. I really like this stuff. Tomorrow, I will have the review of that up. And I hope that you guys will order something. I like finding new and exciting fragrances that are off the beaten fragrance path and don't always come from the big, houses and designers and niche people. It's always fun. And I also enjoy not having to spend $200 or even $100 on something, although I think I'm about to drop $100 on a fragrance. The lather's holding up great. It's just been sitting there in that bowl, and it looks really good. I've changed one of my shaving methods. I used to not put on this much lather the second time. I've decided that that's stupid. I need to put on just as much when I'm going against the grain, or even a little more. You know what I mean? Oh man, this is going to be one of my favorites. I think I'm going to email this directly to Heritage Hill, this video. I don't want anything from them. I just want them to know I reviewed it and how much I like their products. The other one, if you're new, the other one that I've reviewed is Midnight Ride. And it is modeled after Creed. Oh, what was it? Santal. And the cologne that I found to go with that was Mont Blanc Individual. I like that stuff. It smells good. It smells like raspberries. Not raspberries, but actual raspberries. It has that note in there. Scooby-Doo. All right. Let's make sure everything's good and tight. And let's go against the grain. Yep, the last time I used a Wilkinson sword, I used it in my Brawny from West Coast Shaving. And it cut that mole off and it bled for the next 2 hours. Even a styptic pen wouldn't stop it. But you can hear it. She's cutting. Yep, that is against the grain on my neck. And it's weird. I hope that this combination works out because I really like this razor. And for some reason, I have an affinity for twist to open razors. I don't know why. I just think they're cool. And if I can work this one back into the rotation, that'll give me 3. I have a Parker 87R. I have a 1956 Gillette Super Speed Silver Tip, which I'm thinking about getting redone. And this one. And yeah, I know about the controversy about whether this is a Bali or anything like that, but I don't care. Because I don't think it is. People I trust in the shaving community said that it wasn't. Even Bali themselves put out a statement a few years ago saying, hey, it's not ours, blah, blah, blah. One of my shaving YouTube friends, well, not a friend, I don't know the guy, said that this was the most aggressive razor he's ever used. And he didn't like it. When I first used this thing, I didn't feel like I could cut a fart, let alone a whisker. Sorry to all the children who are watching. Because you know my channel's just plugged up with kids. I think that we may have a winner. And I think I may have found the combination of blade and razor for this particular razor. You know, I'm going to get some feathers, I think, for this razor too. And I don't know about y'all, but there are certain blades and razor combinations I think work well. For example, my Razor Rock Game Changer with a .84 blade gap, that will never see a feather blade in it. It's already too aggressive. Well, let me take that back. It's already aggressive, and I think it would be ridiculously aggressive with a feather blade in it. You can talk about that in the comments below too. Let me know if you've run a feather in your Game Changer with a .84 blade gap. Yeah. You know what, folks? One spot right here. That was crazy. I think we have a winner. The very good shave with everything there. Hey, look, there's shaving cream all over me. Well, this is excellent soap. I hope you spend the $10 and pick this up. I'm going to be using that for the next week or so. Absolutely love it. And let's put on a little It's winter time here, so I kind of like the balms in the wintertime and the splashes in the summertime. Boy, does that feel nice. Hey, I think our shave here is done. I wanted to thank all the new subscribers. We're getting close to 300, and I think if we can get up to 400, I'm going to take that time and try to figure out what I can do to give something away. I'm going to learn to figure out one of those random comment pickers, and when we get to 400, I'm going to find something, number one that I can afford, but something really cool to give away. It could be a couple of tubs of Sterling soap. It could be, a reasonably priced razor from like Razor Rock or something like that. I'll figure out what it is, but help me grow this channel to 400 subscribers, man. And we can just hang out and have a good time and keep each other out of trouble. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. If you like this type of content with shaving and fragrances, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And remember, of all the things you can get in this world that make a difference, get wisdom. You guys have a great day. God bless.